Remember when SUVs were great big hulking monsters that flattened baby saplings, took up multiple parking spaces, and burned up fuel faster than a refinery fire? Well, thanks to gas prices spinning out of control faster than Tiger Woods' legal bill, the auto industry has started cranking out more and more machines like this one. You're looking at the RVR from Japanese automaker Mitsubishi. It might be as cute and cartoony as an episode of Pokemon, but this machine has the serious mission of putting the alternative Japanese brand on the mental radar of shoppers in the hot and expanding new mini SUV scene. That's a big challenge, but RVR is well equipped for a fight. On top of offering the best powertrain warranty in the industry, RVR has years of expertise with four-wheel drive and rally racing built right in. It's also sized just right, efficient on fuel, and roomier than it looks. Perhaps most importantly, it's normal looking. If you can't digest the Mini Countryman's bubbly face or the Nissan Juke's overall weirdness, RVR makes a heap of sense. Power comes from a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 148 ponies. The continually variable transmission, or CVT, was fitted in with no actual stepped gears to shift. Power is delivered in a smooth and uninterrupted flow. It's sort of like a snowmobile, actually. Drive gently and the CVT feels just like a really smooth automatic and helps drivers to save fuel. Full throttle performance can take some getting used to as the engine gets its revs up and keeps them there. The tester also included shift paddles like a race car, allowing drivers to control the transmission and shift between 6 preset pretend gear ratios for a little more fun. Mitsubishi's sophisticated all-wheel control all-wheel drive system was on board, actively driving all 4 wheels and networking with various vehicle systems to ensure confident traction and pleasing performance on any surface. Even on a bit of a trail, there was plenty of grip. Actually, the RVR has good ground clearance and plenty of agility to help it on the road less traveled too. It is an SUV, remember. Hit the highway and you'll find a slightly sporty steering feel and average levels of wind and road noise. Some will find the suspension a touch stiff, but things are mainly comfortable and well sorted out in the ride department. Highway cruising mileage at a good clip saw my fuel consumption land around 8.8 liters per 100 kilometers, which isn't bad for a versatile little 4-wheel drive at all. On board, the RVR's cabin hits the mark on a few levels, but misses the mark on a few. The good news, the RVR has great-looking instruments, feels roomier than it looks, has decent levels of at-hand storage, and even allows occupants to take in the rays with this gigantic glass roof. Control layout is simple, and the tester was generously equipped with Bluetooth, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, automatic climate control, an intelligent key system with push-button start, and even a headlight leveling switch. Most of the cabin looks upscale and modern, albeit for the old-school climate and audio controls. So, about that bad news?
Alright, this is something I've been noticing in Japanese vehicles for years now. The RVR is another culprit. Now keep in mind, I'm not exactly what you'd call tall or leggy. I'm pretty much your average Canadian build, but the thing is, it's just lacking in thigh support. Once you get on board and have a seat, get settled, you realize that this part of the seat on the bottom here should actually be 2 or 3 inches longer to give you proper thigh support on longer trips.
Additionally, rear seats offer up adequate if not generous room for adults, but they're fairly stiff and upright. Heated seat controls up front are really awkward to reach, and visibility is also limited thanks to small mirrors and small windows at the rear of the vehicle. None of these things is likely to be a huge deal breaker, and there's redemption if you love music.
When I was a kid, I had this buddy Brad, and he used to love car stereo equipment. He used to call me all the time and say, "Hey Pritchard, come check out what I just put in my car." One of the things that he put in this old Honda Civic he used to drive was a gigantic Rockford Fosgate subwoofer in the trunk. We used to go drive around like idiots, blasting music as loud as we could and probably irritating everybody else nearby. Like most Mitsubishis, this RVR is available with the Rockford Fosgate stereo upgrade, which among other things includes that giant Rockford Fosgate subwoofer in the trunk. So if you're an audiophile, you're going to have to get this audio system. Anything I've put in it, Alexis on Fire, Rise Against Clapton, you name it, sounds absolutely fantastic. If you love music, you've got to get this stereo.
End of the day, the biggest draws to this machine will be the styling, fantastic stereo, all-wheel control system, and Mitsubishi's fantastic warranty. RVR offers great overall value to be sure, and if that sounds like your cup of tea, be sure to check one out alongside its new competition. Pricing ranges from about $20,000 to $28,000. Thanks for watching.